Hello all of you awesome people out there, and welcome back to another super awesome mega wicked cool video done by myself, Disowned Hero. And today we're going to be joining a fleet with some of our corp members to see if we can do some level 4 Sisters of Eve missions. Now there's two reasons why I'm doing this. One is I want to find out what level 4 missions look like, because I can only just do level 2 missions with Caldari. This will be a whole new ball game for me. And two, I want to know if it's true that you actually get standings for helping someone else do their missions. Now if you do get standings, I want to know how much we get, and I want to see if it would be better to help someone else do their level 4 missions rather than you grinding on your own through like level 1s and 2s and so on. I just want to say a big thank you to Mark Caesar, who's actually the engineering manager in Disowned Heroes, and he set this whole thing up. So if you do want to join a corp, by the way, simply message me in-game Disowned Heroes, or apply for Disowned Heroes in-game and we'll get you in. We kind of do a little bit of everything. We take on new players, returning players, players who've been playing for years, players with 10 skill points, players with 10 million skill points. So whatever your age, race, class, all that kind of good stuff, Jim will get you in. And basically we try and do a little bit of everything in EVE Online, so you can experience everything the game has to offer. So plug over with anyway. Let's just catch up to him and we'll crack on. Alright guys, so I've caught up to them and we are just jumping into the next room, the one room ahead of me, and it looks like we're against Mordus Legion. Now let's have a quick run around my fit before we get there. We are in a Vexor Navy issue. I've got a drone link augmenter, 100 MN afterburner, 2 large shield extenders, EM ward amplifier, drone tracking enhancers, drone damage things. I'll link this in the description down below because obviously we're here now. We need to start blasting away at things, and I forgot to check what is my actual range on the drone. 72 and I can lock up to 63, so let's set default orbit of say 60,000, and we'll just pick something at random. Let's say, I don't know, this thing, and we'll start orbiting. No, I thought we might be against bigger ships here rather than frigates, but I could actually start attacking these things first, couldn't I? So it's a good job I actually brought some medium drones with me as well, otherwise it'll take me a lifetime to kill anything. So let's get the heavies out and we'll get rid of these battleships first. Not quite sure what everyone else is targeting. Obviously, it's not exactly a massive, huge fleet here where we're going to be calling targets. I think it's just a case of everyone destroy everything, and at some point we'll all be hunky-dory and everything will be dead. So I'm just going to burn through this. Have a quick look at what we've got here. So we've got quite a few frigates, quite a few battleships as well. I'm getting no E-War used on me, but it doesn't look like I'm actually being locked by anything yet either. I'm taking no damage, which is super nice. It's great when you take no damage. Bounties are up to 600,000, so it'd be nice if I can actually kill a few of these things. Again, I'm going off the damage type that was recommended to me, either EM or explosive. I simply went with heavy thermals because, well, I find they're useful for most things, so that's exactly why I've got them with me. Now, nothing's really being said in the fleet, we're all just kind of popping away. How far am I away from everyone else? Quite far away. There's obviously a lot of loot here, and I think the idea is that if you are helping someone do the level 4 missions or any type of missions, generally, like the ones I've done, I've helped people do like level 2s and level 3s before, you know, who are new at missions and are doing that next step and want a little bit of like, you know, lodge or something maybe, so they get used to it. Generally, people will say, you know, help you with the missions and you can keep the loot because they're maybe after the loyalty points and other things. So here we go, we are being targeted now. I'm hoping everyone's still here. I can't seem to target that. Luckily my drones will still keep shooting at it even though I haven't got it targeted. There we are. Yeah, so usually people say you can keep the loot, you know, I'm after just the bounties, the rewards for actually doing the mission, and obviously the loyalty points that they will gain from it. So I'm just gonna kind of just keep plinking away at things and see how we get on. Should really do this so I can see my drones. Yeah, so we'll fast forward time here, guys, and we'll see how we get on. I'll catch up to you once we finish this room. Alright, this looks like it's going to be the last one to go down. We didn't have anything else warp in. Looked like everything that was you know, against us was already here to begin with. There's lots of loot. Look at all that loot there. No wonder Mark turned around to me and said, if I feel like bringing a Noctis, you know, go ahead, I can have the loot. But that's not really why I'm here. I'm here to test out if I get security standings, which I'm pretty sure I will do. Sorry, security status increase, which I'm pretty sure I will do, and security standings as well. So I did notice that I got quite a few like green little things popped up saying, you know, this will be added to your bounty next time the bounties come in, which is lovely. Excuse me. But I didn't actually see anything go in for standings, so that does sometimes take a little while. So we have a quick spy of what my standings are at the moment. For Sisters of Eve, I've just got a decrease for Mordus Legion. Obviously been blowing them up, so they're like not too happy with me. And then here somewhere, yeah, standings. And I think I was on about 0.9 or 0.09 with Sisters of Eve, so no standings change for them. Alright, so we definitely, the standings have come in, and we've lost standings of Mordus Legion, because obviously that's who we're blowing up. I haven't really gained anything as of yet, so let's just move on to the next one, I think, and see if maybe if we start from the beginning, as in we've jumped into this mission halfway through, maybe if we're in it from the beginning, Jeremy might get some more. So where is he going? This way. Let's just follow him through. We're at least in the same system when he picks up the next one. And we'll try again. Now, it's not the end of the world if we don't get security standings, you know, for blowing these things up with Sisters of Eve, because we can't just grind through ourselves. But it would be a nice way of cheating the system. And in fact, I don't think I mentioned it, but if we look at the name I've given this ship, I've actually click on me, set name, I've actually called this one cheating the system. So if it turns out it's well easy to get your standings up by helping someone else, then from now on I'm pretty sure everyone's just going to be helping everyone else do their own, do their level 4 missions until they can actually get up to level 4s themselves. Right, so let's jump through here and see where he's going. Okie dokie, so this should be the exact same location Mark is going to. Since I jumped into his warp, I'm pretty sure it should be. Now, I want to be in the exact same station when he picks up the mission to make sure that maybe, you know, that's a deciding factor. Maybe the fleet has to be in the same station when the mission starts. Could be something maybe you have to be in the fleet when the mission starts, because I did kind of join halfway through. But we'll soon find out. We won't dock just yet. We'll wait until Mark arrives, because I am slightly quicker than him. There he is in his Raven. We'll dock up, we'll let him pick up another one, and when he undocks we'll do the mission together. Now I can't imagine there being any other criteria other than being in a fleet, maybe being in the same station when the mission starts, you know, making sure you're in every room as it's being done. That's kind of got to be it, right? So hopefully we'll start getting some standings. Alright, so here's the two guys. I was in the exact same station when he started the mission. We are all together. We should all be warping to the mission location. There we go. At the same time in a fleet warp. So hopefully this time we might get some standings. If we don't, then it's obviously debunked that you do not get standings for helping other people with their level 4 missions. Although that would be kind of cool. And I know many of you are probably shouting at me saying, if you just do a quick Google, so you could have figured that out. But where is the fun in that? There are some things I will look up. How to do certain ship fittings, you know, to get some advice. I don't know, maybe more dangerous stuff like what's involved in level 4s if I was actually running them solo by myself. But when it comes to this, like working with others and figuring out, excuse me, my voice is going. Yeah, when it comes to working with others and just figuring out, you know, how things work, I'd rather just jump into it and do it myself, to be honest, just see if it works. So this is obviously either a smaller mission or the beginning of the mission. I'm not sure how the level 4s work. But we only seem to have 5 cruisers here, and since I was the fastest to warp, I'm going to be the first to land, and I'm going to land right on top of everything. Let's get the, I've now named these heavy, but they're not actually middles, so let's get them out and start plinking away. So again, we'll just fast forward a little bit until something interesting happens, or until we finally get these standings we're looking for. This is the last one falling now. I'm expecting there to be another wave, obviously, since like level 4s that was a little bit easy. But I don't like the look of this angel lookout, so it's going down. How dare they try and put structures into high security space there. There we go, it's gone. Plus they have cool explosions on them. For anyone who doesn't know, if you blow them up, they explode like structures, see? Nice, awesome, huge flashy lights, which is always good to look at. So if you ever do have time in between, or you're getting a little bit bored, you just want to spice things up, and try blowing up the structures that are floating around, because there's nice explosions. Right, so yeah, here's the next set, so let's just keep going. I don't know why my default orbit set to 58, but I keep pulling away, go towards them. But that aside, this ship's actually running them no problem. I thought I'd struggle a bit since I'm in a cruiser, and I kind of wanted to be in a battle cruiser or even a battleship. But this is doing it absolutely no problem. I said when we first came in here, I was being targeted by everything, so it's the first one that landed. Although everything was kind of only 5 cruisers, but it survived. So yeah, VNIs as part of a little fleet, absolutely brilliant. Alright guys, so I'm hoping this is the last wave. There's been an awful lot. There's about 5 waves I think we've had so far. This is full of battleships, so I presume this will be like the last big finale. And Mark has actually shared his Raven fit with us here, so we'll have a quick spy at that one if you fancy using this. He runs level 4 missions for Sisters of Eve quite often, so this might be something you might want to try out. I'm not sure which ammo type we should be using, but let's just put, I don't know, them in there. And yes, I am not skilled into this ship at all. I'm actually quite a way off being properly skilled into this ship, but I'm getting 247 DPS. We've got a decent amount of resist on there. I'm presuming this is what we're meant to be resisting right now. He says he's been talking in the fleet quite a lot. He's saying he's got one hell of a passive tank on this. You know, he's not struggling at all. He can usually run these solo. We just wanted to invite people along so he wasn't, you know, all alone. Doesn't seem to cost an awful lot either. So if you want to test it out, I'll have this probably not linked in the description below, but you can always just pause it now as I just quickly hover over every module, and you can see exactly what we've got there. So large shield extenders and all sorts of good stuff. Now I did see something pop up in the journal just a second ago, so I imagine that we might have received something towards Sisters of Eve. I don't think it was standings though, but we can always have a spy. But he's got a lot of stuff on him, hasn't he? And he's got some drones with him as well. Right, so let's leave that. Let's call my drones back before I leave them in space. Never good doing that. We have just got some more of a bounty, and we should be due some more as well. So that's about 5 mil, maybe a little bit more in bounties so far. And let's have a look in our standings and see, or in our journal, sorry, and see what we've actually got. So, loyalty points. I didn't actually check how many loyalty points I had before. Does this show? No, it doesn't show like a history of where they've come from. Pretty sure I didn't have that many. Let's have a quick spy down here, see what it says. We've got a standings increased with this person. Have they gone up with, I mean, it's like them going up for hair, but do we have anything for actual Sisters of Eve? Oh yes, oh wait, no, yeah, we do. Sisters of Eve. Well, what's this one? Serve and sit. Oh, what's the difference? I didn't even realize I had 2. Ooh. Has this got up today? What's the date on that? What is the date today? 26th of the 1st. What's that one there? 17th for the 3rd. That's today. Hey, so you do get loyalty point. You do get standing increases with Sisters of Eve. I was just being an idiot and looking at the wrong one. So yeah, I mean, I look at the jump in that. Obviously, this has been medium, like maybe level 1s, just up and up and up, just slightly, little bit. And then I come with Mark, and it's just like Boom, just jumps up. Doesn't look like a lot on that graph, but that's quite a big space. You probably get an extra one of these dots compared to what I've been doing in there. So we are getting standings. Pretty sure we got some loyalty points. It's a shame I can't actually go into the history to see what we've been getting, but I'm pretty sure we did get some. And we're getting bounties and stuff as well, so it works, guys. If you want to get your loyalty points up, or your standings up quickly with a certain faction, simply ask in your corp if you can jump in on some level 4 missions. And yeah, you can easily do it in like, I mean, how much does this thing cost? 92 mil, Vexor Navy issue with Omni tank on it because I didn't really know what to put on here. Well, EM, I've got an EM just to make everything even. Do you know, I don't know what to say. Actually, I was surprised it worked. I thought we wouldn't get anything. I thought we might get some loyalty points and bounties, and that would be it. But that's actually worked rather well. So I am happy, guys. That worked perfectly. Not much else to say. So if you did like this video, then please leave a like down below. The next video, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on pretty much the same subject, except for I'm going to be bringing my Noctis here, and I'm going to be following Mark around, collecting all of this loot. Because look at that. Look, there's got to be some money here. So I'm going to be salvaging for like an hour maybe. It'll depend on however long Mark decides to do level 4 missions for in the next day or two. And we'll see how much we can get from the salvage of this, because there just seems to be an awful lot there. So yeah, like I said, if you like this video, hit the like button down below. If you're not subscribed, then subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys right here very soon for another video. Bye-bye. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was just about to disappear, but it just said there, your loyalty point balance with Sisters of Eve has changed. We've now, I'm sure that just said like 4,000. We've just got up at 2,000 loyalty points. So yes, definitely worth, rather than doing your own level 1, level 2 missions, join in with someone else doing level 4s, and you'll be getting those loyalty points up quicker, you'll be getting your standings up quicker, and you'll just be getting, well, an easier life overall. So we'll just leave it at that. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well to get some more game guides, how-tos, let's plays and live streams from myself. I also think you should check out this video just up here, but if that one doesn't interest you, then try this one. Other than that, guys, take it easy and I'll see you soon.